whenever you want.
Hello everybody, and welcome to another community weekly randomizer race. This week we will be racing the casual preset. Our racers will be on the left, freeland1787, and on our right we have cryomonoxide, both very capable and talented runners. This evening we will have eldri7ch on comms. How you doing, eldri7ch?
Minty fresh.
Nice. That's what I like to hear. Just a quick note tonight, guys. eldri7ch is filling in for Doozy. Doozy's father has just passed away from cancer recently. I just want to just have a quick moment of silence, and if we could just take a moment to think about Doozy and his family. And with that said, fuck cancer, and racers, go ahead, good luck, hit ready whenever you are.
3, 2, 1, go.
Good luck, guys. See you in General, eldri7ch.
Yeah, fuck cancer.
Yeah.
I don't like cancer.
All right, everybody, welcome. So, like I said, we have another weekly randomizer race. This is going to be a fun one. We are doing the casual preset this evening, in gearing up for Dragon Blitz's tournament. And yeah, we'll just go through the prologue here.
Cryomonoxide is off to a rough start. He didn't grab 41 hearts before starting the drag fight.
Yikes. Yeah, that could be depending on what item we get.
He's getting some mad stacks, though.
Also, I don't have a timer. I apologize for that. I will verbally update that as we go. And let's try and get some background audio here.
Alright, that wasn't too bad. Had a little bit of a false start because I had the wrong device race, so it cost me 2 seconds.
But yeah, how you doing, eldri7ch?
I got everything.
Feeling better. Been
Feeling
sick
better?
the past couple of
It's
days.
fine.
Brought it back.
How's everyone
Nice.
doing tonight? Welcome, Dragoon.
And hello, chat and the lurkers in the back. Thanks for being here. Sorry for the delay, but we are racing now. I just have to make a few visual adjustments.
All right. Looks like Alucard shield to start.
Okay, I like how Cryo immediately did the
So did anyone watch my,
Dark Metamorphosis to boost the Girthang.
Yep.
first I'm gonna start
He's in
dodging
it to try to
zombies.
just one-hit these wargs. He looks like Freeland didn't waste the time to do it. He's still one-hitting them, though.
Yeah.
Girthing is pretty strong at its base level, so...
Yeah, I'm gonna be
Nice double hop slash by Cryo.
covering the Diamondbacks. Almost full. I don't know how close you want to call it to full time.
Alright, that should be good.
Basically, I'm helping.
Was there any particular reason we decided to choose the casual preset tonight, or?
I think that's just what they agreed on. I'm not sure if they had their reasoning.
I hope I didn't
Word.
because that's gonna be tragic if I did. That was a good girth thing.
Alright.
All right, Shrike, we see you with the puns.
Feel better now.
He's on it, eh? Nice.
Yeah. Since Cryo can't be the one here
Okay,
punning
that's
us up.
number 2.
Yeah, someone's got to do that job. Mornblade to start. Oh yeah, we are casual, so items and equipment and everything will be random, but it didn't seem that random if we got Girthang back. Is that what I saw?
I can't really tell. It looks like it's
that
either
timer,
Girthing or Terminus Est.
Watching, make sure to on Twitch, make sure to hit that follow button.
No, it's Girthing.
Of course,
It has the
watching
blood
on
at the
Twitch,
end.
it's the only one.
Nice. Cryo picks up the jar. Freeland does not. We'll see what
It's the starting
if that was a gem or some kind of
starting
money or accessory.
Not to worry about
Cryo
how
doing the
much
IQ check. Freeland opting to skip it. doesn't want the extra item,
Full-time
or he
rider
doesn't feel like he
starting
needs it.
September 1st. You're actually doing some split time duty between.
They are wielding a ring of Feanor, so these enemies and fights should be fairly quick.
Right.
Trying to expand their horizons.
Yeah, it looked like Cryo picked up both the accessories. So, and Freeland skipped them both, so we'll see what consequence that may have.
Well, Freeland being poison is going to affect it more than anything. His damage is halved until at least the end of Alchemy Lab.
Yeah.
There we go. Get some dark metamorphoses.
Yeah, you can just go ahead and attack that. No need for the Tetra.
Shredded, I got them 3 hits, even with poison.
That must just be some hardcore muscle memory for these guys.
Yeah, Tetra Spirit is actually a great lead into a lot of boss battles, regardless of what you're doing. Sometimes it's a bit unnecessary if you're overpowered.
Mm-hmm.
I'm already healed all the way.
That poison sure didn't seem to slow Freeland down, though.
No. No.
Not that much.
Oh, I'm sorry to hear that, Shrike. Yeah, it seems, honestly, it seems like everyone's getting cancer these days.
I put Gordon Ramsay as
It's not a matter of if, but when these days. It's unfortunate, but hopefully we can figure that out in the next, you know, couple decades for the world.
I'm sorry, meat tastes too good.
Me, I just plan on being made out of plastic by the end.
Literally. Breathe enough microplastics and you become plastic. Alright, we get our first little peek here. It's just a card.
Probably a sprite card. Sorry, Diagon. Not doing your
Alright,
sprites.
both of them opting to not go all the way down to check it. That's good to see.
Yep, yep.
Anyway, trivia question.
I don't know, sometimes we see racers who, you know, they see a little spritz of blue because relics all generally have a little blue hue to them. And then they're like, oh, well, that might be something important. Gotta go down there.
Yep, yep. One of the things that
Demon offering no resistance.
one of the things that got me when I first started racing was if I saw nothing, I wouldn't check it at all until I found out the hard way that either
Sometimes it's a ring,
yeah, or spike
an
breaker.
armor. Yep. Like you go down there and you would think, you know, from an outside perspective, that seeing nothing there would be an easy turnaround and flip, but no. Like when you get down there, you're sitting there like, oh wait, now it's nothing. I gotta go the rest of the way. Dang it.
Yeah, yeah. Now that was the good use of the dark metamorphosis there. Freeland is attempting to do the same. Oh, sorry, I got it backwards.
Should already be able to one-shot the Stone Roses.
Diplo's offering no resistance.
Yeah.
Stone Rose though. Ha!
Formidable opponent there.
You know, it's something that you see upper end players do that I don't see a lot of flip players, including myself. I don't do this. I don't actually try to summon spirit through the Stone Roses
Overlay and it's just this layout.
because I never get the spell right. Like I never get the timing down. I can't backdash fast enough.
So what it might be is you have to face you don't want to face the Stone Rose at the end of the spell. You want to face away from it.
Right, and I do that. It's just I don't know the timing to backdash out of the duck
Jesus Christ.
because Zalakard is ducking at the end of the spell.
I think it's if I recall, I just spam it. There's no
There you go.
timing.
Ooh, one
hit.
from Freeland.
Let's go. Get
He
wrecked.
is not taking any prisoners today.
No.
No quarter from Cryo either.
Oh, there's a thrust weapon. Maybe if we're lucky we got get gravity boots.
Yeah, so like Freeland said there, if anyone heard in the background, we did pick up the thrust sword, so gravity boots would give us out of logic flight, and that would open up the map.
Not good.
Yep. It'd be a little bit harder if it was an S-Talk, but it can be done.
Yes, not all two-handers are
Equal.
yes.
Freeland trying to go for the soul steel to open the elevator. Doesn't get it executed because Medusa Head said no!
Nah.
I don't have money. I need 275, but obviously.
Meanwhile, cryomonoxide opted to go for the library early. He said, I will pick up Jewel of Open eventually, but not now.
Yep, that's not a bad... I didn't see if he peeked, or if he just bailed on it.
I'm gonna blame Cryo for this.
But that definitely
I started my stream 30 minutes.
changed leads a little bit there.
Slept my nap. I usually don't sleep very well. I guess I'm sleeping better now. I'm not worried.
Ooh, gravity boots. That's big news for Freeland.
There it is.
And for Cryo. They both have thrust swords.
Yeah, it was just after Doppel, so you couldn't miss it.
Any streams on the Freeland channel, obviously.
This opens up the sprite check, or the fairy card check, I should say.
Yes.
Feels so pressured to try and effectively get enough subs to monetize thing. Oh, there it is.
Looks like
Okay,
a
this
potion
doesn't
might
suck
be a
up,
mana
up,
prism. It's Uncurse.
Yes, you are a few seconds ahead of me. Well played. Yo, Elpin, welcome back. Cheers.
Give me a gem.
Good to see you, homie. Cheap.
Every time I see Magic Missile in the shop, I always think it's a mana prism, and I get excited, and then I realize that it's the most disappointing weapon ever.
Yeah. That's a strong statement. Most disappointing ever.
Well, okay, aside from Tearfing, right? Like, those are the obvious ones. You can't be disappointed by a Tearfing because you read Tearfing, it looks like a Tearfing, and it has damage like a Tearfing.
Yeah.
Ooh, shit.
But when you get it confused with a mana prism, it becomes the most disappointing weapon ever.
For sure, for sure. Yeah, we had cheap library cards. So I was kind of missing that, but it looked like Cryo had quite a bit of money. Did he buy 2 moonstones?
He got a second Ring of Feanor.
Oh, okay, okay. This is why I'm getting confused. I have one racer on the left, one on the right on my first screen, and then they're flipped on the opposite. There we go.
Oh, jeez.
So yeah, it looks like it didn't seem like the biggest deal that Freeland didn't pick up those gems, but you know, looks like he had enough for a library card, which I suppose is good enough for now.
The library card is the biggest thing. Getting the extra Ring of Feanor gets you a little bit of extra damage so that you're going to handle the boss fights easier. But in the end, like, I think routing is really what makes or breaks a race.
100%.
I don't know if I got the thing as a drop.
At least that's how I always lose.
You can't have that in the first 15 minutes.
All right, so yeah, I mean, I declared that Cryo had a lead earlier, but again, you have to. He's now got to pick it up.
I find it interesting that both of them got Jewel of Open. Oh, they're both doing the Fire of Bat. Okay, that makes sense.
Mike isn't hot in Discord.
Zweihander. Power of Wolf, not a super exciting check unless you can get the rest of Wolf.
Yeah, this early without any movement options, I think I'd take it as well.
I think Lycanthrope has definitely taught the community the value of having just Wolf.
Correct. I think Cryo is just like, why would he grab it after opening the elevator if he knows he's coming back down? I kind of like it.
Does he grab the teleporter? I don't think he should. Nope. Okay.
Okay, now he's confusing me. Why did he? You don't need to do that if you've already gone to fire a bat. You don't have to do the door check to do that, to have it open.
That's true. He may not understand that. It may be, again, muscle memory, you know, old habits and whatnot.
Well,
I wonder where he's going. Where?
Nice.
He's going to do the alchemy lab checks on his way to the center of the castle.
Yep. I think that's probably the route I would have done.
On that.
I think a lot of people would have gone keep first as well, but
Yeah, out of logic flight gives you access to a lot of things in keep, which kind of jumps complexity. Since this is casual, we can debate whether or not complexity is actually relevant here. Mouse has gone on record as saying that casual has an average complexity of 4 or 5, so it's difficult to say.
yeah.
Actually, this will be pretty easy.
But I think that you and Cryo would be correct here. I think that the density checks would go in favor of going to Alchemy Lab.
You know, one could argue that going to keep first for either Mr. Merman before doing the alchemy to mid.
Speaking of mist.
Oh, there it is. There's arguments for doing the keep first. You get the teleporter and potentially any other progression relics before doing the mid of the castle, but
I'm down to 52.
Well, that mist is going to help Cryo out because he no longer needs to use a POS weapon on his way up.
that's true. At the heavy cost of mana, but I'll take that.
Much like Dragon Blitz said one time in a stream or a video, he said, "Mana is the most, or MP is the most important thing in Symphony of the Night. You use it for literally everything."
Pretty much, yeah.
There we go.
You don't want to be caught without it, that's for sure.
Execution can be a little bit better.
All right, the cube is Zoe. Hopefully it's Deschanel.
Nice, nice. Looked like we had a rib of Vlad at the, I want to say, Power of Mist location.
Down to entrance,
That is Power of Mist, yeah.
Safe split.
We know where the
Yeah,
first
Power of
Vlad
Mist check.
could potentially be.
We're gonna do a lot of safe splits until.
For those of you who are watching at home, just kind of keep in mind that Freeland's tracker is to the left of his name, while Cryo's tracker is to the right of his name on stream.
I don't have the ability to check catacombs right now. Well, I can do half. All right, save.
There's the Karma
Ooh.
Coin emote. Well done, Strike. Shaky would be proud.
Do library card.
Holy water. We love the holy water.
Do library card.
Cryo going for the gravity boots check.
So
paying
Cryo
attention to
didn't
it.
do entrance, correct?
He did not do the entrance check, no.
Right.
He may be saving that for his caves. There's an iron shield. He made it in time anyway.
Yeah, I don't. I guess I didn't make the nameplate and tracker clear enough. Seems to be confusing some folks.
Freeland is on is left screen, left tracker.
Killed the bird.
And Cryo is right screen, right tracker.
Okay. Freeland forfeits, everybody. Congrats on the win, Cryo.
GG's.
Yep.
Gordon? I guess that's Doozy's
Let's make
father's
sure
name?
I know what weapon I'm equipping.
Not sure.
I think I have the two-hand thrust weapon.
Unless Freeland just chooses baseball players' names.
If I
All right,
miss, I
nothing
go-
at
on the
Coliseum.
I get the ability to check silver ring. box first and use the library card to get down in the caverns.
Alright, we're opting for a save here.
I mean, it's not a horrible decision.
There we go.
Yeah. I mean, it's one of those things where you have to hit a save room at some point, so it doesn't matter when you do.
Right. Not only that, but we're already almost 20 minutes into the race. We don't want to lose any of that progress if one of us dies to something stupid.
I know that feeling all too well. Oh, the Basilard, where's DinnerDog at? Cheers. Freeland now seeing that he left a valuable ring behind.
There's too much.
There we go. Get some of those diagonal gravity jumps.
Nice.
Let's see some more boyos. Oh. They're a little difficult to execute when you first start trying them.
Yeah, I still struggle with that. I've always had an inconsistent D-pad though. Requires replacements like every 2 months.
You're on Xbox controller, are you not?
Nope, PS4.
Really?
Yep.
Because I've never had a problem with D-pads on PS4.
Well, I'm the type of player to really jam on the buttons, and
Oh, you're one of the and you can hear the controller do the
pretty much, yeah. It tends to be, we do a lot of down, like we do a lot of holding down in this game,
Yes.
and that's what gets my controller. Oh.
A lot of X holding as well.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, Freeland opting to go for the Yasatsuna play. I've never been a big fan of Yasatsuna. Given any circumstance, I will use literally anything else.
You know, a lot of people hate it, but if you just accept the fact that the hitbox isn't as far as it looks, then it's really not that bad. In fact, I think you get to benefit sometimes from the fact that the hitbox can make your hitbox not get hit. That probably was the dumbest way I could have said that, but...
What is he on about?
Yeah, what? What is he talking about?
Shun the non-believers.
Shan.
Look, if I wanted a two-handed weapon that had the hitbox of the whole bean dagger, I would just use the whole bean dagger.
Okay, I can't wait.
Alright, we got like 3 cards so far, so we won't see, we won't see many more from this point on. Well, I guess...
2 more and we can start playing Texas Hold'em.
Yeah, there we go.
Oh no. The mist.
Oof.
I hate going through this gate with mist every single time.
Like Mateus said, it's jail time. Come on, roll snake eyes, let us out.
Oh.
Going towards Medusa's, obviously.
We need elevator music here.
So glad we decided to play SOTN tonight, boys.
Because I don't have flight. I don't have
This may end up costing Cryo more than he wants to lose.
We can get around that.
Yeah,
Mistransform.
that is a little frustrating.
I mean, I think it took him clear a minute
Question, do I sound like
to
shit?
actually get through.
Yeah, yeah.
How good am I sounding? Am I sounding like shit?
Cryo also looking
Sounds
for a
like I actually know how to
Yasatsuna play,
stream.
maybe. Yeah.
I like it.
Cost me $200.
We can't see his whole tracker. Who? I'm looking at both streams, and that is all that they are showing.
DinnerDog and forget how to sing the song.
Yeah. If you're talking about the reason why there's missing cards on cryomonoxide's tracker, Cryo did not choose to go with the option on his tracker to list the cards, while Freeland did.
That was probably the
Too OP.
best spot for Spike Breaker. That is unreal.
Too
Mhm.
OP. Gross.
Because
That
now
just-
you can just walk right in there.
That makes this route look like a genius.
Actually, it opened the whole first castle.
Let's just hope he has 30 MP to escape.
Yeah, he'll get it. He'll get it.
Hi, Maria. Bye, Maria.
Okay, I don't need to check.
Tooth of Vlad. There we go. That's probably the high complexity check right there.
Interesting.
Consider, okay, depending on what still drops.
As if it wasn't obvious. Everything else is just chaff now. We're just looking for
The ring,
extra
I'm gonna get
Vlads.
out. Then we get on
Yep. And decisions to be made about places like Holy Symbol and
Mm-hmm.
What's up?
other assorted ones. No high complexity. I think Eldritch mentioned it earlier. We're looking at a 4 or a 5.
Right. The minimum complexity for casual is 2. Because you have to be able to find 5 Vlad relics and holy glasses, which means that there's a minimum of 6 relics.
Question of whether I should save. I think it's gonna be even.
Bone of Vlad, the boner of Vlad. The boner of Vlad was at Power of Mist.
I'm gonna grab the teleport too, just in case I have to go back to it.
The boner of Vlad. That is now the new name.
We're changing it today.
Yep.
We're rewriting it in game.
So despite holy glasses being relatively early-ish, where's Freeland going? Okay. I don't think anyone's dipping early. For me, it feels like a fullish clear or mostly clear.
It's lower, but it's fine.
I think what's been happening is people have been paying attention to the races. Every single time I've ditched first castle early and left a whole bunch of checks behind because I thought, oh yeah, I'm just going to chase complexity right into second castle, it's always been a mistake.
By the way, those Freeland attempted to drown those spear dudes, but it looked like they didn't die. They were just dancing in the water.
No, they were just doing a mambo.
Yeah,
Fine.
never seen that.
Mambo number 5.
Rah!
Bonk.
I don't think Lisa is listed anywhere in the Mambo number 5.
Ba-da-ba-bum-bum, ba-da-da-da-da-bum-bum-bum.
Holy I'm stupid.
All
Holy
right,
Sword is
Spirit
never
Orbit Ghost card.
Its damage output it might be.
Yeah, Freeland has had a history of gambling, but I think this situation might be a bit different. We'll see.
Mostly because it's casual. If this wasn't casual, he would probably dip.
Yeah.
Didn't get the jump.
Ah. Those accursed flea riders.
Yep. Yep.
Easy bat. Okay.
Power of Mist, that helps the cause. Nice.
Check catacombs. We'll clear it.
I don't know how he's going to get out of here without riding boats, but... Well, he's got enough mana. He can make that.
He's trying to maintain that HP.
Yep.
Cryo.
Cryo opting to library card away.
Yeah.
Probably because he knows that he has enough money to buy more.
Can't get them.
For sure. And he's already done fire and then just cleared out keep. So I think I like that a lot.
Did he grab the teleporter for the keep, though?
Using mist.
And DinnerDog makes a great point. That does seem to be the progression, was to I don't actually, I don't know about that.
Mist of shame. Ice cold beer, peanuts.
Because I think that just is the flight, so I'm not sure if either one of those would be there, but what do I know? I don't make the videos. I just watch them and soak up 10% of the information.
Well, the situation with the randomizer is that with the randomizer, mouse programmed transformation plus gravity boots to be flight. So these gentlemen already had flight. It's not technically out of logic when you have mist and gravity boots.
Yeah, I was trying to wrap my head around that. That's 100% out of logic.
What are we talking about? It was out of logic.
Card and catacombs.
If I was hearing you correctly, you were saying mist and gravity boots was like within the logic.
Yeah.
I don't know about that one.
Let me go into presets and I'll take a look.
I'm pretty sure we'd see a bunch of red squares if we had just mist and gravity boot. Yeah. I'm not the most knowledgeable, but I'm pretty sure.
My bad.
Yeah.
You guys are right.
Ooh, Eye of Vlad. Let's go.
Oh shit.
Oh.
If you can get through all of that fire.
Yeah, Freeland's.
We thought fire left the race.
Yeah.
He did not.
Do I have any equipment? I can do to save my ass. No.
Yeah, my apologies, guys. I had to go back and look at the code again because I thought I remembered seeing in the code somewhere that a transformation plus gravity boots was actually in logic flight, but it wasn't.
I'm fairly certain that's for the speed run preset. That is.
Well, I didn't look at speedrun code. I was looking at like adventure and stuff like that. So.
Nice cape. All I need now is a chroma key filter, but it's too time consuming to actually make.
Always skip creatures.
Yes.
I do have to say, I have skipped creature more often since Fire told me to do that.
I mean, it's one of those things where it's really out of the way, but you know, if what are the odds of how many checks are there after creature? 1, 2,
4. 4 at least.
Right. So you're playing like a 20% chance. I mean, 20% is 20%, but odds of it being something when you've already got a bunch. Also, those were some funky secret boots. I wish I could wear those in real life.
Let's just be real. We're not playing Pokemon. 20% means nothing to us. Oof.
Man, SOTN is just. I have an issue with SOTN right now. Whenever library cards are $200 in the shop, they're everywhere in the map. But whenever they're 8K, nowhere to be seen. Nowhere.
That's facts.
We'll have to do this.
Yo, Shaky, welcome back. Good to see you, homie. Cheers.
Oh my god. Is that Shaky Johnson?
It is. It is hard to say who's ahead at this point. I mean,
Yeah, like you can try like it's kind of like trying to determine who's ahead in a game of Magic the Gathering or something like that. You don't really know who's ahead because each of them is going their own way, doing their own kind of thing. If they had gone the exact same route and one of them had missed something that the other one got, then maybe we could say who's ahead, but
Very worthwhile.
they both definitely have at least one card. Yes.
Just what works if I don't
Yeah.
find. Well, I'm gonna be using library card to get out of that spot.
Stilla putting up no fight. Cryo says no to the tentacle porn.
Can't play the video game.
Oh, bat, let's go. Zoom, zoom.
Oh, thank you.
Zoom,
Freeland now
zoom.
has free reign to do whatever he wants down here. Cryo already had it because he had Spike Breaker, but he took a different route.
Try over this way first.
This may give Freeland the advantage he needs to pull it out, though, because he has Bat sooner.
That's true. That is very true.
You got missed as the panic button.
Like, regardless of all of the ground which Cryo has covered.
Do the final check in library.
Oh, look at that flawless execution. Really only stopped because he needed the mana so that he could blind Bat.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, I think that was a little early. No, he's got it. Look at him go. Oh,
Ugh.
missed. Nah. He's got it. He's got it.
He remembered enough about the room.
Yeah.
If you don't have a map of that room in your head already, I recommend that you just go through that room with the lights on several dozen times.
I think that's a great point. When people go to practice blind bat, I think it should be practiced with the lights on, for sure.
Oh, Vanilla God's Garb.
I can honestly say that I haven't done that myself, but that does seem like the logical way to understand your positioning when you fall and when you attempt to make your wing smash.
Hmm? Skill of Wolf, alright. 2 pieces of wolf movement.
There's a genius out there that skips Spike Breaker, but at the same time, it's casual. You never know.
Enough money to pay for whatever the hell I want.
There's been a long conversation had about skipping Spike Breaker. It's just not a good idea. It's never a good idea to skip Spike Breaker.
Freeland's balling right now.
Oh, dude. We need to get him to host the next party.
Hey. Yo, where the barley tea's at?
Cryo says, I will not murder birds today. Oh,
Don't
he
do
murdered the
it.
bird anyway.
Don't.
And then
no.
he teabagged it.
Oh,
DinnerDog, get
he
him.
knows. Oh my god, disqualified. No way. I'm taking the win away from Cryo, giving it to Freeland. At least he didn't teabag the
Get
bird.
him, DinnerDog, get him.
Damage.
Wow. Cryo
And
woke
then he
up and
just
chose
walked away.
violence.
He walked away.
Inferior weapon to
Unreal.
He walked away.
be close.
He walked away like there was an explosion in the background and he was the hero of the
Yeah.
film. All he heard was a bird dying and then...
Yeah, both runners DQ'd. Who's next? We need some subs.
I think it's gonna
Suddenly
be Tyson
Godchild and
first
I
because
just
I
jump
don't
in this
know more.
piece.
Yeah.
We'll show y'all how it's done. Not murdering birds.
I'm not okay. DinnerDog. Yo, hugs for DinnerDog.
Sir.
Hugs for DinnerDog.
It's okay, DinnerDog. The bird murderers can't reach you.
Okay.
Canada isn't accepting Americans. We'll send Shrike to pay you a visit. Canada's accepting Australians fine.
the second castle.
Close.
This feels like a garden. Do those 4 checks. Hopefully the doors line up.
I would love for that to be on the border statement. You know, like
Everybody's gonna take
along
a
the same things.
serious
Do you have any
look at
fruit
this.
and vegetables to declare? Have you murdered any birds in Symphony of the Night recently?
Yeah. Do you identify as Team Burb? Ooh, looks like Cryo forgot the Donkey Kong. Whoops.
Oh no.
Yo, Master of None, good to see you. Cheers.
My gut feeling tells me that. Usually, no, you could. Where did I get missed? You could.
Ladies and gentlemen, the man who put none in Master of None, Master of None.
It didn't bother me because I obviously got it.
Yeah, so this is going to be interesting because now Freeland can just whip through all rocks, whereas Cryo had to spend time in all rocks jail.
Oh yeah, not only did he, you know, backdash through the entire thing, but he also ended up in jail there for a minute.
Yeah.
This is steadily increasing into Freeland's favor.
I mean, I don't hate that Cryo went there first. In fact, like, I'm probably one to have done that myself. I don't think it's the wrong play a lot of the times, but it just, this one hurts a bit.
Just goes to the second castle from,
There's a lot of situations that we encounter in Randomizer where something doesn't seem like the wrong play until we realize what the other play could have been.
I think DinnerDog said it best that every route's a bad route until it's a good one. And
That's right.
I think not only is that true, but it's a good mentality to just like pick your route, stick with it. You might benefit from it. Obviously, there's better routes, but in a preset, especially like this one, it's just do what you can, and you might get lucky.
Yeah.
Like if Bat was that sword card, this is a different story, right? This is
Right, exactly.
So, damned if you do, damned if you don't, until you do the right thing.
Right. No. I had a Nimble Sea just the other day where it's like I chased complexity all the way into second castle, and just to have everybody trounce on me, having 30-minute times. I chased complexity. I went where the complexity took me. I was wrong, but I didn't know I was wrong.
Yeah.
Based off of all the evidence I had.
Yeah, that's again, thanks for pointing that out, Shrike. The chrysogram, again,
Probably a drop.
it's weird because Freeland the first time into the shop didn't pick up the money that was on the way in alchemy, but the second time around he had enough, and I think it was 12,000 too, so it was the most expensive sword.
Ah, okay.
Yeah. And you know what, I've been finding this a lot recently, like those who feel like they've done shop early feel like they've gotten, you know, the good stuff before the other people, but I've been seeing that those who do shop a little bit later,
They tend to win out.
yeah, which 50, I can hear you from here. We discussed that in our last race about shop first or shop later, and
Always shop later. Like the later that I can go to the shop, the better for me.
yeah, I don't know. I just feel like, yeah, maybe you don't have the money, but you have information.
I use the only MP I want.
Information is good and all, but if you end up going to the library and you don't have a library card to come back to the library, it's going way out of your way to do anything.
Yeah.
And that's what really makes it rough. Like, yes, there's 3 relic checks there. Yes, there's, you know, all of the item checks, including what's in the shop. But you know, unless you grab a diamond literally on your way there.
Alright, yes, perfect. Crow goes over to the second castle, he's fucked.
Yeah, I feel like I'm the old man in the future is now because I always say library first, but there's quite a few of us in the community that that prefer library later.
Well, it's not just about the items. It's all and you know the money situation. It's also about the fact that if you end up not having missed before you go to library, or let's say the inverse, if you end up having missed before you go to library, you can do all 3 relic checks right there. And then you also get the shop relic, which is 4. So.
So we'll hit the save station.
Yeah, Mateo's right there proving my point. If you can make library 1 visit, all the better for it.
Go second castle.
Because also you have to think about the time that you spend in the menu, the actual library menu, and all the time that you spend in your own item menu after that.
Let's see if I can get 10 hits in 1 jump.
You just speed not to read. I love it. I avoid library if I don't have miss. See, I don't know. That just I can't subscribe to that. I can't do it. Like obviously it's better to have mist first, but to ignore it because you don't have it when mist could be at Galamoth, like
We're not talking about waiting until you have mist to go to library. We're saying wait until the very last moment to go to the library. That's all. Like, you know, if you're about to head to second castle, go ahead and go to library, man. You missed 4 checks there. Or 3 checks.
What does cryo not?
Cryo did not see holy glasses, which were at.
I thought it.
Where did Freeland find those? He got them at.
I thought it was Scylla. Yeah.
Leapstone.
Like, why didn't? I don't know how you don't pick that up.
Yeah, it seems like he didn't bother to pick it up. He didn't save split it away. Because if he save split it away, the map would not be filled in there. Oh no, oh no, oh no, oh no, oh yeah.
Are you allowed to look back at your own footage mid-race? Imagine pulling up your own VOD. You're not allowed to do that?
Nah.
That's the cheater brain of mine.
Well, also the VOD isn't created until you're done streaming.
False. You can look at someone's VOD and rewind while they're still streaming.
Really?
Yep.
Like I know that I've pulled sections for clips, but I didn't know that you could really just look in their VOD.
Yeah, it like the VOD expands as the stream goes on. And up until like a minute before you inquire about it.
Nice.
Yeah, it looks like, I mean, if you're in Cryo's position, you've either got to do all your checks over again, or you just let it go.
There's no checks left for me to make, so I'm just forfeiting. Like, I must have missed something, but I can't for the life of me see what it was, so I have to forfeit.
Yeah, that's
unfortunate.
Really unfortunate, because, yeah.
What did I miss?
If you officially forfeit, then...
I already hit it, yeah.
Yeah, you missed Holy Glasses at Scylla. And I missed you doing Scylla, so I'm not sure.
I went in there. Yeah, no, I went in there. There was nothing in there.
Are you sure that you randomized a normal seed?
Well, I mean,
yeah, because
everything here on his end looked fairly consistent.
Because like I didn't see either of you visit Scylla. I'm basing this off of the idea that we saw Freeland go into Scylla, we saw Freeland leave Scylla, and he had holy glasses. So
Nice.
yeah, that's pretty wild. It's hard to say.
I'm gonna check the VOD now just to double check.
There we go. Dipstone.
That's interesting. Meanwhile, Freeland is doing his best to make sure that this race is nice and short. He's 3 Vlad relics in, and trying to find the last 2.
Scylla was Power of Mist on Cryo's stream, but I thought Power of Mist was at Mermaid Statue.
Then that would mean that, well, yeah. What happened?
Yeah, I do remember that, Mateus.
And I deleted the original. I deleted my original randomized file. I only had the one that hasn't been randomized.
And it was vegan resource, huh?
Yeah, Mateus, I remember when that happened to you and everybody shut it down. They're like, oh, you screwed up. It's like, what? Everything else seemed right.
For you.
I blame DinnerDog. Sure. Okay, 50.
I still have. If neither of the next 2 checks give me a Vlad.
That's
I mean,
pretty wild.
If I get a Vlad from here or bees.
Go ahead and upload your replay, Cryo, if you can.
Yep, straight up, they both had, I double-checked both VODs. Freeland had holy glasses, and, wait, so, what was that, Merman for you? That's what I didn't double-check.
Merman literally was nothing. So yeah, no, like, and I just went back in the VOD, and yes, Scylla was Power of Mist, so I don't know what happened, but my seed broke.
How did you generate the seed again? Did you do the seed thing, or did you patch the PPF?
The PPF. I patched the PPF.
Yeah. Alright.
Here I thought I was moving extremely fast, huh?
I mean, that's what's weird about it, is because you got almost every single other relic from the exact same locations as Freeland. So why was Power of Mist in a weird spot? Why are Holy Glasses missing? Etc., etc.
Well, that's gonna be the issue. We bring it up and it's gonna be like, well, what did you do to screw it up? It's not gonna be like, well, we did, you know what I mean? Which is a fair assessment, or a fair guess on their part, but yeah, that's really frustrating.
Yep.
There's Jamie Oliver fried egg fried.
Sorry about that, Cryo. That's a feels bad.
Okay.
Yep.
Makes no sense to not full clear.
I'm gonna go tell Freeland my thing's like I forfeited.
It's a ring, gold ring. That's a progression relic.
If you want. I mean,
looking like a revisit is very doable, very possible. We're gonna full clear the second castle before we go back.
Freeland is contemplating full clearing second castle or going back for the checks if he gets a second ring.
Cryo's forfeited. Oh, I don't like winning by. Hey, Cryo.
Ooh, 73.
Yeah, that was a chunk. A pound of flesh.
Right? That was more than a pound, buddy.
So Cryo's
73.
Merman check and his Silichek had nothing on it. But every
his Silichek
other
had Power of Mist, but his his Merman was nothing.
Yeah. But every other check and every other item and every other piece of the shop was the same.
Yep.
Like, that's not just randomizing a randomized file. That's something didn't go right.
I'm gonna just leave. I'm kind of frustrated from that one.
Yeah, no worries, dude.
Yeah, honestly, Cryo, we understand, so it's gonna be easy to say shake it off, but we understand. That's frustrating. Take care, brother. I'd be pissed too.
Didn't we have something similar to this during Dragon Blitz's first tournament?
I don't remember that far back, but
pretty sure I saw at least one race that was
gouging his eyeballs out.
Where the seed didn't generate for one person.
I told you to skip creature.
You know what? I think we should all take a page out of DinnerDog's playbook and just avoid PPF Patcher, as easy as it is. Because that seems to be inconsistent right now. Not horribly, but yeah. Didn't skip creature.
4 checks left in second castle.
Is this something that we've observed before?
Yep. Yeah, it happened to Mateus like a month or two ago, I want to say. And we brought it up and it was just like, nope, you screwed up. But it was like, no, everything else seemed right except for that one thing. Also, something else I think happened to Palmy where a relic check was actually the empty hand icon.
What?
Yeah. There was a relic check that was the empty hand icon, and then it was like, nope, you randomized a fucking randomized thing, and it's like, no, that's not what happened. Again, from their point of view, it's easy to say, oh, you know, you didn't do the right thing, but we've been doing this long enough where if something doesn't feel right, it should be looked into.
Yeah, from the tech side, it's always easier to say problem in, you know, customer, not in computer. But yeah. That's rough.
Mainly so since we do creature first.
I feel like it was like Mateus, was it during a community race or what? I can't remember what that was, because if that's the case, that'd be 2 community races now where we've had a generation problem. But yeah, alert to all people, let's avoid PPFs for the moment.
Nobody in the SOTN community likes books. We all avoid reading books.
Yeah. I mean, I think the whole PPF thing was so that if people couldn't generate safe seeds at the time, which was the meta, then it would been people wouldn't have waited. But if we're doing a lot of casual, nimble, even expeditions are quick. Like most presets are quick generating nowadays anyway. So
yeah, and safe has been dropped to 9, which nobody plays safe since Lycanthrope was released. So
yeah. There you go, Strike. That's the perfect. I like that. If I could like pin a chat comment, I'd pin that right now.
Ooh, he got that front slide.
Yo, I saw that. That was
unnecessary
nice.
front slide. It's like cowbell. You can't have enough.
How well were you doing, Cryo? It's honestly it's hard to say because Freeland got bat like a good amount of time before you, and how do I say this? Your all rocks cost you quite a bit of time because you were doing out of logic flight and you got stuck in all rocks jail. So when Cryo goes to, or when when Freeland goes to do all rocks, he has the speed, the mana, and the flight. But otherwise, it was pretty like, sure, you could say someone was ahead at one point, but it was very back and forth. I don't think you could declare that one person was ahead of the other.
No joke, I have no idea why Freeland decided to undo that after he went through Doppelganger 40. Like, leaving the room where he got Wolf was faster than doing the soft reset.
Yeah, I used to do that too. I deleted that from my playbook. What up, Zero Limit? Yo, thanks for the good luck. I am not currently racing. I am hosting a race that was/is happening. Unfortunately, Cryo had an error in generation, which of the seed, which we're still trying to figure out. Because it's not like when someone randomizes, and we should test this, when someone randomizes a randomized bin, everything should be whack, right? Nothing should be consistent. But if one or two checks are off, but the rest is the same, then that's a problem.
I think I'm actually down to help test that. Like, I have a very, what's the word I'm looking for? A very segregated system for tracking my files. So it'd be extremely easy for me to do this without getting my stuff messed up.
Most likely our final Vlad is that holy symbol. Statue.
Has anybody ever actually tried to do the method through that particular tunnel that Dragon Blitz uses?
Not sure what you mean.
In the reverse abandoned mine, and the second one with all of the thorn weeds, where it's just really irritating to try to navigate it because you can't exactly just gravity boot the entire way through it. Basically, what Dragon Blitz does is he places himself on the exact block next to the thorn weed at the very beginning of it.
Oh, yeah, and then you get like at least one or two good gravity boot up before you have to change your...
Well, he doesn't do 2 gravity boots up. He does 1 gravity boot up, 1 gravity boot diagonal left, and then he turns into bat, untransforms, gravity boot to the right, transform into bat, and then you can do a wing smash out.
Yeah, I've seen something like that be nice and smooth. I haven't memorized that myself.
But it's fine. It's fine. We're all fine here.
Yeah, DinnerDog is right. The main site will always make sure that you do not, A, have a randomized bin already when you try to upload it, and 2, it will also make sure that you have a good copy of the game.
Look, we're gonna have company.
Yeah, I think for community races and for tournament stuff, I think we need to definitely upload bins, do it that way. You know, if you still want to use the PPF patcher for your generic, like, oh yeah, let's just have fun together race, then by all means, go ahead and do that if that's what's easier for you. But if you're going to be in a community race or a tournament match, go ahead and randomize your bin directly.
And honestly, like, I would say 95% of us have a computer that can generate one of these seeds within a matter of like maximum like a minute and a half. Like, even if it's 2 minutes, that's like an extreme amount of time. Just to have the security of it. So I think we should all make that adjustment now, until we bring it up to mouse, and we'll figure it out from there another time.
Yeah. And probably what I'm going to end up doing tonight, because I have nothing better to do, jobless, I'll probably just go ahead and test randomizing a bin and then randomizing a randomized bin.
Yeah.
To see what the difference is.
All right. I was thinking about doing the same myself, but if you want to do that, then yeah, let us know.
We can both do it, and then we could discuss it like true scientists.
Ooh, let's do some lab work. I'm down.
The power of science.
Aside from our little conversation here, it looks like Freeland full cleared second, and it ended up Holy Glasses is a Vlad. Is that what I'm seeing here?
Yes, Holy Glasses is a Vlad. He got Silver Ring in second castle, which is fine. He went all the way to Galamoth, and Galamoth held Heart of Vlad, so...
Oh, okay, so it was last two checks were the last two Vlads. Yeah. Which, again, so we had that conversation around Silver Ring, you know, that's the high complexity one. Well, actually, I don't know about that. It was high-ish, but this is the highest. So, always do your checks, people. It's casual.
That's true.
Now, actually, watch Holy Glasses not be a Vlad, and...
Oh, that would be terrible.
Yeah.
Don't say that. You'll
Sorry. Knock on wood.
Oh, that's right. It's probably Merman.
It was that holy symbol, obviously.
Oh, right. We did forget about that. Which is, okay, so what a complexity then.
Yeah. We're looking at Jewel Vopin. Where was Gravity Boots?
Gravity Boots was Fairy Scroll.
It was Fairy Scroll, so it was actually Fairy Scroll, Leapstone. Tower of Mist was in Caverns, so you need a Jewel.
On your end, did you accidentally download a randomized bin? Wait, sorry, randomized bin?
Book City. Spatula City, Spatula City, Spatula City. I liked their spatulas so much, I bought the whole company. Props to anybody that gets that joke.
What are we doing? Oh, right, never mind.
Yeah, we're doing Merman.
Right.
Fortress.
Just as they predicted. Just decided to, you know, take a dive. It's fine.
Oh, yeah. No worries.
Just loves hanging out in water.
It's like the good kind of burn, you know? It burns so good.
It hurts so good.
For the sake of Cryo, if you're still here, for the sake of testing, well, I guess it doesn't matter, eh? I'm trying to think, like, save what you have. Save that bin, save that PPF or whatever.
Right.
Make it happen.
Put that aside if you don't mind, in case Mouse needs to inquire about it more. At least have that evidence.
Man. Not cool. Not cool. Random.
Because that's going to be the biggest onus on us. Is every time that we try to bring anything to Mouse or Talik, they always want to see empirical evidence that it happened, right? And so if we give them the original bin, the PPF, and the randomized bin, he can't do anything about that. Like, then it's like, okay, yeah, we have all of the evidence. It's right here.
Yeah. So if you don't mind keeping that aside, for the time being. What if I already deleted it because I don't keep them? Well...
Control Z, baby!
Don't know what to say about that. But usually when things go wrong, try and keep your evidence and stuff. you know.
Yeah, recycling bin should have all your stuff, man.
Nah, he probably shift deletes. He's one of them. I do it too.
I can't afford it. Always need a Control-Z option. I'm one of those people who rummages through his own recycling bin at the end of the day. I'm sitting there like, oh, that was useful. Maybe I'll take that back. Yikes.
Yeah, that's unfortunate. Whenever there's like a tech issue, you gotta keep your stuff, but don't blame you. That's habit. Anyway, during tournament races, do you know live time when someone forfeits finishes? Because couldn't that give information? Absolutely, 100%. So Zero, when you raced the other night, I'm not sure if you have two monitors, if you closed everything out or like minimized everything, but you can obviously see in the Discord race channel when someone either finishes or forfeits. So, for example, last year in DB's tournament, I was doing a casual. Oh yeah, it was all casual. And I skipped all rocks first castle. And when I got to second castle, someone had finished, and I knew, oh crap, I left something behind. So knowing that someone had finished at the time that they did, I library carded back, found the last Vlad at all rocks. Also, fun fact, that's where the Pog emote came from, because I library carded back and found the last. And yeah, so absolutely, you can get information from that and you can see it in live time.
Okay, so you didn't delete the PPF. That's good. Save the PPF and save the original bin file. And we will use the VOD from your stream as evidence of what the seed put out.
Yeah. Oh, Shrike, yo, thank you. I kind of held back on the vocal thanks because of the race, but since we're just finishing with Freeland now, thank you for all the subs. I appreciate you, homie. I'm looking in the camera now, but I realize that I don't have the webcam up, but cheers, appreciate you. We'll see you around.
All right, Shaft got shafted. Let's go.
Using a strength and attack potion won't save me time.
Oh, you can look at that at any time.
You don't need to strength or attack potions. Somebody was actually asking me about that the other day, and it's probably something that merits covering. If you don't need a strength or attack potion, basically the only reason why anybody would ever use a strength or attack potion is if they are uncertain if the weapon that they have will accomplish the job in one cycle. That's the only time that you should really try to use strength or attack potions. When you know that the amount of time that it takes for you to menu, equip, use, and menu to unequip and get your original weapon back on. GG's, Freeland.
Yep, GG's to Freeland.
If the amount of time that it takes for menu and use of the potions cannot be made up, then don't bother.
Oh, I don't have my foot pedal.
Yeah, I think a consideration is the amount of DPS you're going to gain from using those potions save you time versus using the menu to do so is a consideration, yeah.
Yep.
But yep.
Menuing to find those potions, even like most of the time, those are not readily on hand things. So you're sitting there like, oh, let me sort my thing. That's a second and a half, you know.
Yeah, I think it can be done within like 5 to 7 seconds if you're nimble enough.
Yeah, but like that's still 5 to 7 seconds, where it's like, you know, Freeland just finished his fight in 5 to 7 seconds.
Yep, exactly. Yep. But yeah, okay, so good race with an asterisk at the end of it. It's unfortunate that we had one of our racers have a incompletable seed, but up until that point it was very neck and neck. No one could truly say who was ahead, because even if, you know, someone entered the second castle a little bit earlier, they both had bat. It could have gone either way. Yep. So for what it's worth, GG's to both racers. Grats to actually grats to nobody. They both killed the birds. Fuck them.
Yep. Everybody lost this race because y'all are
Because
bird
you have to run
murderers.
CB3.
Yeah.
When you run CB3, you will kill that bird.
Yeah, but this isn't CV3.
And the bird kills a lot of your runs.
We don't need to do it. There's some things where if you need to kill an animal, then that it is what it is. But
And you're both banned from Canada forever.
yeah, exactly. Don't even bother coming over here. We don't want you. Kidding. We love everybody. So yeah, how'd you feel about that, Freeland?
Feels kind of bad. I feel kind of bad that Cryo couldn't finish. That would have been. Where was he when? Which check did he get stuck at?
So what happened?
Basically, what ended up happening is that his power of mist was at Scylla, and his holy glasses were not there at all.
Holy glasses disappeared. Ouch.
Not only disappeared, but like, you picked up power of mist at Merman, but his power of mist was at Scylla, where your holy glasses were. So not only were they not there, but it was actually mixed up. But every other part of the seed seemed to make sense to me.
Yeah, everything else was the same.
Must have randomized the randomizer, Ben.
Well, see, that's the first assumption, but wouldn't that randomize everything? But yeah, Cryo, we did see that. We saw the teabagging and we got mad. So
Everybody hated that.
yeah,
You should have seen the notification in the upper left hand of your HUD that said everybody hated that.
Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
So yeah, Cryo actually told me about the seed being broken when I was at Bees.
Yeah.
I saw you'd forfeited too.
Yeah.
Right before then. Yeah, this was a forced double hundo seed, in my opinion. The worst kind of casual seed.
The other thing,
because you had to go all the way to Galamoth and then come back and finish Holy Glasses to Merman, which was disgusting.
I guess the only way you could have sped this up is if you actually no. Bat was at Grand Falloon, so yeah, there's no way to do this seed fast. No good ways.
Yeah, the only way anybody was doing this seed any faster than you did it was being Jupiter Climb.
Or Dragon, or being a top tier rando player.
Yeah, basically. Like, you literally have to have the game plugged into your head to do it faster
Grand
than that.
Falloon's holy symbol was in Silver Ring were Vlad's. Galamoth had a Vlad. Only one Vlad in second castle. And Galamoth.
Yo. Interesting fact here, gods. My phone apparently got the notification that you went live on my alt account, and so it accidentally opened it up because it's so hot in my house.
oh.
So I was secretly lurking and commenting.
Oh, damn. You're all over it.
It was a secret even to me.
With that said,
turned on my flashlight.
we're going to do the send-off now. So, again, GG's to both racers, despite the unfortunate result. Appreciate those who were ready to jump in when needed, but I'm glad everybody was able to get here eventually. And I look forward to the next community race. So if there's anybody who is interested in either racing or commentating or being on, or what did I say? Racing, commentating, or hosting, please let us know in the Long Library Discord. We're doing our best to keep this ball rolling, to get more people involved and to bring more spotlight to the community. So again, if you're interested, let us know. But otherwise, we will see you next week. Cheers.
Cheers.
Take care, everybody.